Well. Good morning, West Ham fans. Russ, the West Ham Network. Let's talk about some transfers, shall we? Well, good evening, everyone. Good morning, rather. I hope you're safe and well. Happy Wednesday, hump day, and all that. Hump day and all that. And I bring you some transfer rumour news, as we like to do, particularly in this sort of weird international break off-season type thing we're on at the moment. And a few rumours, a few transfer rumours, both sides of the pitch in terms of defence and attack. Let's start with attack. And will we actually potentially sign someone, a forward, who will actually fit our current system? Stranger things have happened at sea, but according to ex-WHU employee, we have been looking at and scouting the Nigerian striker Akor Adams. He's currently at Montpellier, and we are believed to be very interested. He is, anyone who knows Liga, so to speak, he's relatively good vein of form this year. He's signed from the Swedish club. Was it Swedish club? I should really have checked, really. He signed from Lindstrom, no, Norwegian. He signed for Lindstrom for about €4.5 million back in the summer. And so far, I think he's played 11 games, 7 goals. And I mean, the lad's quick, powerful, probably not the most technically gifted player. So if you're looking at someone who's basically Antonio, but a younger version, he could be it. So rather than going out and buying good strikers who don't fit the system, if this is the system we're going to be playing, at least for the foreseeable, at least for the rest of the season, having someone like potentially Adams coming in, it'd probably cost around 8 to 10 million euros. That's what transfer markets say. So maybe a little bit more, maybe 12 million euros, maybe even 15 potentially. And being League as well, maybe our new manager will come in who's currently in a Liga manager. Don't know. But apparently we've been scouting him already, and we like what we see. Go look on Twitter; you'll see loads of goals where he's basically counter-attack, ball over the top, and taking the ball and pass it through. And he's been doing that quite a lot for Montpellier. So keep an eye at that in maybe January, if not, probably January. I think we might put a bid in for him. We'll have a look. Wait and see. Like I know, to be honest. In terms of others, we've been on a bit of a scouting mission in Portugal. Now, according to, I think it's Team Talk and some other sites as well, West Ham scouts were reportedly in attendance to keep an eye on a trio of Portuguese players as Benfica defeated Sporting Lisbon 2-1 on Sunday. Obviously, we were beating the mighty Nottingham Forest 3-2, but scouts were sent to Portugal to keep an eye on 3 particular players. Apparently, we're monitoring Sporting's Gonzalo Inacacio and the Benfica duo, João Neves and Antonio Silva. Although West Ham weren't the only scouts, there were scouts from a number of Premier League clubs at the Stadio de Dragão. The Stadio do Dragão. Sounds really intimidating. Man United, Liverpool, Arsenal were also there, and also representatives from Chelsea, Man City, Tottenham, Newcastle, and Aston Villa were also in attendance. There's quite a few. Benfica and Sporting Lisbon are bracing themselves for significant interest in their top stars in the next couple of months, and also their managers as well, to be honest. Neves Silva and Inacio have all been capped by Portugal. And both sides seem to be a bit of a massive uphill struggle to keep on top of these and keep him at the clubs for at least the next 2 transfer windows. As of West Ham's interest, like it is, maybe we're going to be outbid by the likes of United and Arsenal and Liverpool. I mean, Inacio, for example, I think he's raised about £50 million, and is highly regarded as one of the brightest talents in world football at the moment. He actually had an absolute stinker on Sunday, to be fair, and was sent off just 6 minutes into the second half for a second yellow on a foul for Rafa Silva. It's interesting that we're looking at that and evaluating these players, as it seems unlikely we'd sign all 3. But particularly, with the summer coming up and a number of players leaving and another rebuild job needed, with potentially a new manager involved as well, or a new head coach. I'm not going to call it manager, a new head coach, because that's the new way of looking at it. I think we'll also need to keep an eye on the homegrown quota. Many people have mentioned that as well. The likes of, if Cresswell goes, Ben Johnson, Connor Coventry, we would need to bring in homegrown players or promote from within. With the likes of Freddie Potts maybe coming back from his loan spell, and the likes of Callum Marshall, George Earthy, Ollie Scarles. These guys could come into the first team squad to not only cover the homegrown quota, but also the academy quota as well. So it's going to be an interesting time. Holly's back at lunchtime today talking to David from Blow Bubbles, and then we'll have Hammer's headlines and all that good stuff. So until next time, have a great Wednesday. Take care. Stay safe. Stay warm. Stay humble. Keep the faith. And come on, you bloody irons. If you want some free beer, beer52.com/West Ham. Check it out. Take care. Much love. Bye-bye.